foldable that we did last time.
Oh, I think this
Okay, I need to remove your mind. Okay, so let's stay for the last turn. Ready?
today I will listen
To a review of the water cycle.
of the water cycle
And be able orally answer questions about it.
about
Does it have its own shape?
So first of all, what I did was,
Because that would be
I
like
want you to go over this way back. Okay, so before we answer
which physical property is used
I
to
want you to look
identify
over
matter based on solid?
your visual
Which
as
physical
we go over
property
the
is used to
principles.
identify
So
matter
let's go over
based
vocabulary, because I know these are some big words, right?
yeah.
Okay, let's go over the first one, which is evaporation.
Evaporation.
What do you think evaporation is? See?
When you put like water outside in a cup and then the sun, the heat, it makes it like water, it disappears.
Okay, so let's look at the definition. It says thermal energy, which is thermal energy?
Sun.
From the sun, as the water causes it to change from liquid to water vapor. Okay. Out of these four, I want you to pick out what you think evaporation is.
Can you see any? And what happens to the part?
Which one goes better with evaporation? No, wait. He's gonna go first, okay?
Me?
Yes.
Dissolving means which part
Which best describes evaporation? And then we do the definition.
Okay, time. You should now switch into your questions. Begin. You have 8 minutes to do all of your questions. Questions on paper.
Now, finish.
Students are working to find the mass.
A word to accumulate,
And the mass
something
and
to pile up, or to
Which
gather
of the following
together.
tools should students use to
Read
measure
after me.
mass?
Accumulation.
What do you think?
Water that is stored in oceans, lakes, rivers, ponds, and puddles.
Measure the mass of the accumulation. Right? Should you be asking how do you know?
Accumulate.
Yes. A ruler?
Huh? This one shows which
Now,
one. Ocean, lake, river,
balance that
pond,
thing
and
had the
puddle.
pans or had the little slide. That was a pan balance, right? Pan balance, which will be balance. That finds the mass. Okay? A ruler will only find the distance.
Now it's your turn.
Okay? The mass is
Repeat after me.
how much matter is
Precipitation.
Mass is similar
Precipitation.
to weight, but not exactly. Okay?
Water that falls to Earth's surface as rain, snow, sleet, or hail.
Mass, okay? And
This
that's
picture best
That's why we're
describes
reviewing, right? If you knew it all, then we would
Okay,
have a
what
reason
type
to
of
review.
precipitation is shown?
Rain.
Now,
A student conducts an investigation to learn how
everybody has
materials
experienced
conduct.
precipitation at one time,
The
right?
student places a
Can you
wooden
name me
spoon,
one?
a metal spoon, and a metal spoon in different containers in hot water. Then the student takes the temperature of the water in
Snow.
each container to make sure both are the
Hail.
same temperature. What is the variable in the student's
It could be the same one.
investigation?
I have experienced sleep
What is
and
the
it's
variable?
so scary.
What's the thing
I
that
was
you
trying.
make?
I experienced snow.
Okay. Okay. So, the last one is condensation. So condensation. Water vapor gets cooler and changes to droplets of water. Let me say, condensation is almost always going to be shown as
Type of container.
Yeah.
okay.
Right now,
So your condensation. Okay, let's look at our visual. Is there a beginning point in the water section?
No.
Is there a beginning point?
No.
Who says no? That's correct. There is no beginning point in the water cycle. It's a what?
It goes in the
It's a
cycle.
circle. So it keeps on going and going and going.
Listen to the question.
Now let me do this. If we don't have the sun
to learn how materials
water cycle, what would happen?
The water would be
What do you think?
in identical containers.
So you have the sun.
Then the student takes the temperature of the water in each container to measure both the same temperature.
Look at your visual.
What is the variable
Or
in
you
the
can look at mine.
investigation?
If we don't have the sun,
What's different about
what
each
step of the
picture of
water
each
cycle would be affected?
experiment? What would be different?
The rain? What do you think?
The evaporation.
What do you-
Condensation.
Evaporation.
Well, everything would be affected, but the one that would be affected the most would be evaporation. Because the sun heats up the water
And it makes it go up. And
that
it
is accumulated and it makes it evaporate. And when you have the sun, what was going to make water evaporate?
nothing. And they should put
specification, we have a container with hot water
Exactly.
and a
So
wood
thermal
spoon.
energy
And then you have a
is
container
very
of hot water
important,
and a
right,
metal
in our
spoon.
water
What's
cycle.
different
And
about
we
these
have
two?
the sun.
Then the spoons. So that would be
So now think about accumulation. If we have an ocean or a lake or a pond
the
or
spoon
a
material
puddle accumulating, which
Okay,
means
because you see how in
how
the beginning it says
things,
student
if
conducts
we didn't have
investigation
this,
on how
how would that
materials
affect the water
conduct heat.
cycle?
So what do they test?
What other
evaporation
things?
would happen.
Use your
How
vocabulary.
materials
The
conduct.
evaporation would happen because if we didn't
So
have
what's
any
the thing
water,
that they're
then
having to see?
Yeah, like how is it gonna evaporate?
Okay. That's very good.
Which of the
Now let me ask
materials
you
would
something.
not be a good insulator of electricity?
Okay. Think about
Which
this.
one is not
A
a good
swimming
insulator?
pool loses 1 centimeter of water per day
It's not a good insulator.
because of the sun. You have a swimming pool. It's losing 1 centimeter of water per day because of the sun. What is this process called?
evaporation.
What do you think? Correct.
Exactly.
Evaporation.
Okay, so a
Because
metal
essentially the swimming pool of water would be considered what? What
a
step?
penny, nail,
Accumulation.
and
Good
metal
job.
spoon
Because
have
it
all of the
accumulates
following properties.
water. Okay? So let's think about this one. What happens to the water that does not fall into oceans or other water sources when it rains? What do you think happens? I'm gonna give you 4 answers. I want you to think about it. A, the water instantly
They all have the same
evaporates.
properties,
Instantly means what?
except-
Boom, it's gone. Okay? B,
So
the
except-
water
so
sinks
a
into
nail,
the
think about
ground
this.
to
A
form
nail,
groundwater.
a metal spoon,
C,
and a penny.
the water stays in puddles forever
They
and
all
ever.
share the same properties.
C,
They all share
all
3 of these
water
properties
falls
except for
into
one.
lakes,
Find the one
rivers, and
that they don't
ponds.
have in common. They all
I'm
insulate
gonna give you like
electricity.
20 seconds to
They
think
all
about it.
sink in water.
What do you think,
They're
Sebastian?
all magnetic. They're all
B,
solid.
the water
Are all 3 of these
sinks
items
to
solid?
the ground to form groundwater. What do you think, Josh? B? What do you
So
think
they're
is
they're
yellow?
solid pieces, okay? They're all
Why do you
magnetic.
think B?
All magnetic.
Because if
But what's different about
because
this?
if the ground isn't looking at it, the sun would just like sucks it up.
Okay, let's look at the options. A says the water
They all
instantly
sink in water.
evaporates.
They
Would
all
that be
sink in
logical?
water. So right now C is different. And they all
Because
insulate
if water
electricity.
instantly evaporated, then we wouldn't have
They all conduct
precipitation, right?
So what's the
Because
difference?
sometimes it'll
They're all
take years
different.
for
They're
it
all
to
magnetic.
evaporate.
They're not
So let's look at C. The water stays in puddles forever. Is that true?
No, because the
Write
puddles
down some
evaporate.
notes for you.
Exactly. A puddle is a smaller accumulation, right? What would be a bigger accumulation? Exactly. An ocean is a bigger accumulation, and a small would be what?
Guys,
Which one would evaporate faster? The water in the ocean or the water in the puddle? Yeah?
are y'all done answering your questions?
Why?
Yes.
Because it's
If you need to, write down your notes.
smaller
You
than
have
the
about
ocean. Let's look at D. All water falls into lakes, rivers, and ponds. Is that true?
No.
Some go into the ground and then spring water.
Some just stays on like leaves and then.
So the correct answer is B. Good job, guys. Okay. This one is super easy because I just talked about it. Think about it first. What is a major source of energy that powers the movement of water through the environment?
The sun.
The sun. That I can guarantee will be on your test. So which one is the major source of energy?
Sun.
What type of energy? And what does thermal energy do?
Heats up the water
Just
evaporate.
think of hot. When it's hot, it heats, and then
Evaporate.
I know why there's no clouds out.
Because there is no
Because
water.
it already rained.
Okay. Which of the following best describes the way the sun interacts with the ocean and the water cycle? We just talked about that, so let me rephrase that for you. What describes the way the sun and the ocean play a part in the water cycle?
I know.
A. The sun reflects off the ocean, causing the development of waves.
No, that's true.
Okay. B. The ocean absorbs the heat from the sun, which influences marine life. When we talk about the water cycle, do we talk about marine life? Marine life is like all the animals that live in the ocean. Have we talked about that? C. The sun heats the water in the ocean, creating tides.
Okay, You need to go ahead and switch
That logical?
stations.
Okay, the last one. The sun heats the water in the ocean, causing it to evaporate.
Yeah.
Password.
Good job.
Password. Okay.
Thank you guys.
Switch stations.